Hey guys, it's Anime Talk here, and this is Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 trailer breakdown. So, what I'm gonna talk about in this video, I'm gonna show you some manga comparison and tell you what is to come in the anime and what each scene mean. And yes, it looks like in the trailer we're gonna have a good amount of anime only fights. And with Jujutsu Kaisen history of making 24 episodes per season, will it be different for the Colony games? As we have seen in the teaser trailer, that this season of Jujutsu Kaisen is officially called the Colony Games Part 1. So with this logic, most likely with the Colony Game Part 1 be only 12 episodes. And the Cullen game in itself is the longest arc in Jujutsu Kaisen franchise. So making the Cullen games into two parts kind of makes sense. We saw this with Sakamoto Days and splitting their first season into two parts, and the franchise still did really successfully well. And plus the animators for the part 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen Cullen games will have more extra time to make it look much better than what we got in season 2, being an incomplete season in terms of the animation. And we're expecting part 2 to drop by mid-year 2026, which is June or July. So with that, we're gonna start breaking down the trailer. I just want to let you know I will be stopping the video in each frame scene to better explain what's happening and what to expect this season. And with that, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. It really helps a lot. And now we go into the start of the video. So this scene right here is basically the opening scene of episode 1 and is the exact scene that shows next immediately after the Shibuya incident closed. So in this scene we're gonna see Yuji blaming himself and Choso coming to comfort him. While for this scene right here, like I said earlier, there's gonna be a lot of anime only fight scenes, and this looks like one of them. This scene is also an extended cut of Yuji versus Yuta. While for this specific scene, it wasn't even in the manga, so this is new to me, and maybe this is also just a scene that will be shown in the Yuji versus Yuta fight. And this building that we're seeing right now is the one Yuji jumped right off, and in the very next scene we see Yuta just stalking Yuji, meaning this was before the fight. And this next scene of, well, debris exploding from the ground, well, what I would say is that it's probably just a side effect on the city of basically curses moving rampant all over. While this house we're seeing right here is basically the house of the Zenin clan. This is where we're gonna see Maki, well, going into and fight those fights we see. I don't know which hand is this, maybe Yuji or Yuta. But on the other hand, these hands belong to one of the Zenin clans. This is basically his curse technique. He summons gigantic hands to punch down any building or anyone he fights. But in this very scene, it's just one building. While I saw in another YouTube channel, the Weeb Commander says that this flying, well, curse is Rika. And yes, this is also an anime only scene. It doesn't appear anywhere in the manga. And this few seconds scene shows that it was Yuji that was washing his hands from blood. Maybe before or after the battle with Yuta. While for this next scene, it's literally where we saw Yuji in the ending of season 2. And this is where Yuji starts running and then Choso comes and blasts this versus. And more manga spoilers. This scene right here is basically after the fight with Yuta. You can see the blood on Yuji's chest where most likely Yuta stabbed. This is the scene when they were going to meet Tengen, the ancient Jujutsu sorcerer. I also really love how Mappa did this scene. In the manga, it was only just black and white, but in the anime, it's like some kind of teleportation too. It's really nice. This scene probably happened in like episode 1. This is where Yuta comes in to fight against Yuji. And I think the anime actually changed this because In the manga, Yuta just used the strength and destroyed that place, but in the anime, Yuta threw this giant stone to destroy it. This again is clearly the Yuji versus Yuta fight, but who has this giant hand? Well, for manga readers, we already know, and that hand is Rika, basically coming to stop Yuji. So basically, majority of this trailer was just Yuji versus Yuta and Maki versus the Zenin clan. So there are a lot more characters that need to be shown, but this is just a teaser trailer, so let's expect that the trailer is gonna give us a whole lot more, like characters like Hikari, Kashimo, and many more, because the Culling Games, even part 1 in of itself, would be amazing. It would be breathtaking, because yeah, the animation would be really awesome. And well, there are many people who basically think that Gojo will be unsealed in this season, but the truth is the arc is way too long for it to even reach that level. So part 1, part 2 will basically probably most likely end in chapter 215. That's where we see Yuji and Maki versus Sukuna. But Hurame basically frost the whole place while Sukuna and Hurame ride on new away. I think that would be a good place to end it, because that's the beginning of the bloodbath for Sukuna. So I think that would just be a proper place to end the Culling Games arc. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can just tap on this new video right here. You're gonna enjoy it, trust me, you will.